How's it going? And welcome to another episode of Battlefleet Gothic Armada. We just finished the first prologue mission there, and we've just been given our view of the local sector. So this is the Gothic sector here, with Fort Moore right at the beginning, and we've been sent out to Acre, where the first Chaos fleet will be coming in. So let's give this a bit of a click.
Your first assignment is to put an end to the unrest and rebellion threatening a nearby system.
Our first assignment is to put an end to the unrest. Okay, cool. So, Intel, set up an ambush for a seditious ship. The enemy is composed of Imperial ships. Reward. So I get 50 of them victorious, 25 of them defeated, 30% of the cost of the destroyed enemy ships, and 15% of the cost of the heavily damaged enemy ships. Okay, cool. So let's launch. This, I think, is going to be the first kind of like proper mission.
This interface helps you prepare your fleet for the next mission.
Okay,
At the head
cool.
of every fleet is the flagship. You must select one of your vessels as the flagship for each assignment. Choose your Dauntless Light Cruiser as the flagship for this first operation.
Okay, so I have to put this guy in.
Captain assigned to your command. This captain commands a Dauntless Light Cruiser and will assist you for the duration of the mission. Add his ship to your fleet.
And then this guy. Okay,
of the
cool.
escort class can provide fire support or scout for the enemy. The Firestorm frigates are a good choice for this assignment. Once your
So we're
fleet
getting
is
basically
prepared to
guided through
engage the
fleet
enemy,
building here.
You should set course for the target system at once.
Nice. Let's go to kill that seditious force. So here's our ships coming in to battle formation.
Admiral, the fleet has reached the last known position of the heretic ships. Their sedition
Nice.
must not stand. How shall we deploy our flagship?
This is a good thing I saw in videos, actually, is that deployment in this game kind of works a lot like it does in the tabletop games, where you have like a deployment sector. So before battle starts, I can put myself anywhere in this green field. I could, like, not doing normal play. For this point, I think I've got to deploy it where they're telling me to, but during a normal mission, I'll be able to go over here. So there's a lot of tactics in this game are in the setting up of your force before the game actually begins.
Now you must select how you wish to deploy remaining ships of the line.
So now I'm going to select this guy, and they're going to tell me to put him there.
Now that your cruisers are deployed, you must next determine where to place the Firestorm escort vessels. Your new promotion has placed you in command of the entire fleet, Admiral.
I think this guy's a little bit too
You can order your
gung-ho.
captains to adopt engagement modes during the battle.
He's getting a little
These
bit too into
engagement modes
teaching.
define how
like-
your captains act in battle. You can change the engagement modes at any time.
He's getting a little bit too into it, I think. He's sounds a little bit too enthusiastic about telling me what to do.
I would advise setting these ships to a frontal attack. A good understanding of each ship's weapons is the best way to know which engagement mode to use.
Select this ship, and then, oh yeah, before we start as well, you kind of set up the kind of performances. So here we've got kind of like, I can set them up. So like, you know, in the first video, my ships were tending to like to turn sideways to get a broadside angle on the ships, kind of on their own. They were angling themselves broadside towards the enemy. That's because they were in this mode. But I can set them to frontal engage. Because these guys, if we go into them here, see, they've only got like these little guys on the sides, but they've got all of these front-facing cannons. So if we set them to frontal engage, they'll be much more effective.
Are most effective when fired at short range.
So we'll leave them. So we'll go over to this guy, and we're going to change this. This guy, the macro cannons on this guy are the side ones here. So think of them as the cannonade, and they're kind of a broadside engage. And they are kind of most effective because they travel pretty slowly at short range.
We've deployed the
So we'll
fleet.
set up like that.
It is time to root out these rebellious traitors.
And this guy, I'm going to probably set him up to be the same as that guy. Even though the game's not telling me I have to, but I'm going to do that anyway.
Coordinate your movements. We will advance as one group at the same speed.
So select all the ships.
We will set course for a gas cloud and use it to ambush the rebel ships.
Once our ships enter the gas
So,
tunnel,
yeah.
it should mask our fleet's emissions.
So it looks like
Setting
if you're
course.
selecting all these ships, they move at the same speed. But
Yes,
if I select
Admiral.
this one, I think he might start pulling ahead because I think he's quicker. I'm not sure if that's actually happening here or not, but we might have to kind of play more to see. So selecting multiple ships, you can select multiple ships by maintaining a left click from one point to another. All ships square. Okay, so that's control groups. We don't really need to use control groups really, because there's only 3 ships on the field. That'll become more apparent later on.
Underway. Orders received.
Engage side closest.
Understood.
Engage side port. Engage side. Okay, so we can
Helm
set them to
coordinates
have a certain
acknowledged.
side they want to engage on too. So it's actually a lot of it is in the setup for this, just like in Warhammer.
Engines hot.
Like a huge amount of it was in the setup and planning before the battle actually began, and I think
Plotted.
it's largely the same with this. So we're gonna head in. Pretty sure our objective's kind of to come in towards this guy here. I'm gonna keep my guys together.
Underway.
Although I'm not sure if we actually have a solid objective here. Can I get that to show me where I'm going to be going?
Orders received.
Yeah, because the game is not really...
Setting course.
I think I'm heading over here. But we'll see anyway.
All
Let's...
ahead full.
We've been identified because I just did that, which might not have been the smartest thing to do, but I just want to get there quicker because I'm a little bit impatient. Anyway, so here we go. Let's go back down to
Cruising
normal
speed
speed, I
6.
guess. Yeah, this is a little bit bizarre. I'm not sure where I'm meant to be going. I've got a 20-minute limit
Understood.
on this time for the game. What I'm going to do, I think, is I am going to probably cut here, because I've spent a little bit of time just flying around with nothing to do, and I'll come back when I've found them. So I'll see you in a moment, guys. So here we go. We've found enemy ships.
There are other powers in the galaxy.
So let's get these guys to go around here. I want this guy to approach from behind.
Your skill and your devotion.
Setting course.
Oh god, okay, so they're really gonna hurt that guy, so I'm gonna
Awaiting orders.
get him out of range. Focus on the ship and add resources to targets.
Course
So yeah,
plotted.
The enemy's void shields are down.
cool.
I suggest that we concentrate fire on their plasma generator. Targeting the plasma generator drains the ship's
Select
power.
ship.
They'll
Target
have difficulty
plasma
using their
generator.
warp engines.
Cool.
Lock on target.
Critical damage to the enemy
Generators
ship,
destroyed.
Their
Awesome.
void shield capacitors are destroyed.
Engines hot.
So let's... It looks like, I would say that they're pretty ripe for a boarding action at this point. Because they seem to have pretty damn good armor.
Ship ready.
Their health is not going to be going down very quickly. So I'm going to say that a boarding action would be a good idea. But it's not letting me do it for some reason.
Engines hot.
Do I not have boarding pods on this guy? Maybe it's possible I don't. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's saying if I angle this guy, do I have melter torpedoes? I do not.
Underway. Admiral, this is a battle we cannot win. I'm taking my ship out of this mess.
Oh, one.
He is activating
This guy
his
is.
warp engines and preparing to disengage from the battlefield.
This cowardice cannot be tolerated.
Okay, where's the?
We must put an end to this pitiful display and make an example of
Oh,
this
there's a
craven
button for
fool.
this. I can execute him, I think.
Admiral Spire.
Yeah, there we are.
Lieutenant Kraft. We've executed the captain and taken back control of
So
the
there
ship.
we are. We've taken
Well done,
control
Kraft.
back.
You've been
Now
promoted
let's
to
see.
captain.
This
Follow
guy
my
is just
orders, we'll
getting
get through this. As you
blown up.
come
There we are. Boarding. Excellent. Boarding. Boarding failure. Damn it. Okay.
Ready.
Orders received.
Oh, I am not really good at this, but there we go. It's the way of it.
Course plotted.
Let's see. I need to get this guy turned around, so let's
Acquiring
turn
new
around.
vector. Cruising speed
Now let's
set.
see.
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
And fire!
Changing
Boom.
course.
Fire on board. Excellent, excellent. So now
At your command.
I've got that, which is going to go well. So
Course plotted.
let's try and do
Awaiting
that.
orders.
I need to get this guy... Oh, I need to get this guy repaired.
Initiate emergency repairs.
Emergency repairs for him, I'd say. I really shouldn't have
Helm
lost that
coordinates
guy.
acknowledged.
Insubordinate captain. Oh, damn it. These guys are trying to escape again.
The enemy ship has activated its warp engines and is attempting to disengage.
I
He's
have a
attempt-
strike team of Navy armsmen ready to sabotage the enemy's warp engines. We must act
I think that
quickly
guy's going to get...
and use the
I think
ship's
one of my guys is going to run away.
to launch the attack.
Which is annoying, but...
Awaiting orders.
Select this ship. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I actually... Oh, interesting. Okay, so is this... Am I not going to be able to do this now? Because this guy's going to run away. Mutiny. But where's the execute him button? Because he's going to run away.
Yes, Admiral.
Yeah, he's gone. Okay, so he's gone. That was a little bit of a weird one. So I'm just going to have to wait until this guy's down. That went into like slow-mo there,
Setting.
but I wasn't able to actually find the button. I don't know if I was able to execute him, which was a bit weird. But there we go. So I just have
We should
to
keep our distance from the enemy ship, sir. It will
board
soon
him now.
explode.
because it was just...
Underway.
Even though it was a boarding failure, I still get the chance to do that.
All ships. You fought with valor
And I don't have to
this day,
execute him because I've
proven
already
yourselves
won.
worthy of the Imperial
There we
Navy.
go. So that was the next battle.
Course to leave the system.
I did pretty atrociously,
Report
but
our
I'm still
victory
learning the
to
system,
Lord
so there we go.
Admiral Ravensburg.
Now we will have renown earned. One ship actually destroyed, but that's only an escort, so I don't think it's actually a leveling up kind of unit, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, I got this guy leveled up. Renown 274, so let's continue.
You've exceeded my expectations, Admiral. However, other seditious forces are making themselves known in the Gothic sector. I would like you to meet Fabricator Cambrius. He is in charge of the Adeptus Mechanicus shipyards at Port Moore.
Admiral, you and your fleet can repair and upgrade your vessels at Port Moore. By the
Okay.
my tech priests stand ready to assist you.
So the next thing I can do is I can just like kind of pull my limping fleet back together after that quite Pyrrhic victory.
Now throughout the Gothic sector, larger classifications of ships will become available. Follow me, Admiral Spire. I wish to show you the sacred shipyards
So,
of Port
we're going to get introduced to Port Moore. So what do I do there then? Oh yeah, I go to Port Moore Station here. So let's have a look what this does for us. So you have reached level 2. You have unlocked a new cruiser slot. You have won an additional deployment per turn.
Port Moore is the largest and most sophisticated harbour in the Segmentum. Here, you can see what services are available to you at your current rank, experience, and renown. There are several
Excellent.
shipyards in operation at Port Moore. Follow me, Admiral, and I will lead you to the docking bay. It is time to show you what my shipyard can provide to meet the needs of your fleet.
Okay, so I go to
This panel
this guy.
displays the statistics of an individual vessel.
Okay, so
Using
each of my
this
ships
interface,
down
You
here.
can see your ship's standard characteristics. The weapons of your ship.
I've
are
got the
also
points it costs
displayed
here, and I guess as I get
Pay
upgrades,
close
it will cost
attention to
more.
the weapons information displayed here in order to better understand your ship's capabilities. This panel displays the general attributes of your ship. Select the crew management panel to see more.
Crew management.
Admiral,
Excellent,
this
okay.
is the crew of your ship. Every vessel has a particular
Okay, so
captain
these are the individual
and specific
areas that
set
can be
of
leveled
crew.
up, so we can
By
level up each kind of
focusing
element
your
of the crew.
attention on an individual crew member, the crew can improve their skills and benefit your ship in many different ways.
So
The
each time I
captain
level
of
up, I
this
get a
ship
crew
has
point, it looks
earned
like.
a promotion. This grants you access to
So I can
better quality
upgrade
crew.
stuff.
You should start by improving the skills of your navigator. He will then be better able to guide your ship through the tides of the warp.
So I'm instructed here to upgrade the
addition,
navigator.
reconditioning
And I think that'll
will
mean
reset
that I
your
can
crew
escape quicker
abilities.
if I just
Now,
choose, if I
take
think
a
I'm
look at
losing
the
a
ship's
battle.
Upgrades. You can install a new module on the light cruiser.
Cool. So I can
Different
also upgrade the
systems
ship
on
here,
each
and
ship
see,
can be
you can see here there's a
improved with
lot
modules
of
and
different
upgrades.
customization
Such
options.
systems include engines, decks, and weaponry. These improvements are acquired by gaining renown during your missions. I have set aside an additional void shield for your ship. You can install it now to improve the ship's shield rating.
Okay, so you see there's a huge amount here, because it's not just that either. There's skills, there's favors. So you've got these 4 different areas where you can upgrade different things. So you can get upgrade skills, favors, which are kind of major things that change the kind of major functioning of your ship, and crew. Like, for example, if you get Space Marine favor, I think that means you can access Space Marines for boarding action, so your boarding attacks are much more powerful. And here we've got the upgrades, so we can get with our shields, engines, deck, hull, and weaponry. So there's a huge amount of customization. So this isn't, it's not really like a Command and Conquer game or something like that, where it's all about what units you choose to build and kind of how to get your economy going. This is all about how to customize the units you've got. And because sometimes you'll have ships down for repairs, you won't always be able to use your entire kind of army as well. So it's all about someone that's being able to kind of work around kind of the limitations of the stuff you've got available at the moment. So let's just fit that
Well
shield
done,
upgrade there.
Admiral. Now, try installing a tech module on your ship.
And if
The
we go stick,
modules you can install
skills are
include
apparently the
different
tech modules.
aspects of the ship. These aspects include defense, damage, control, support, recon, and maneuver. The number of modules that can be installed is limited by the ship's tonnage. Now, install the Shield Overload module. This will boost your shield's effectiveness for a short time during battle.
Okay, so shield. Oh, what's that one called there? Supercharged Void Shield. The Supercharged Void Shield become impenetrable for 10 seconds. Oh, that's actually pretty good for tanking a lot of stuff. Excellent.
Machine spirits. Admiral, you should return to the sector map for your next assignment.
Cool. So now I'm going to go back to the Gothic sector.
The sector's High Strategic Council has met at Port Moore. The Council has a plan to secure the Gothic sector against these invaders, and you play a key role, Admiral. I will contact you soon to brief you on your next assignment.
Cool. So, but now we have a thing here. So now we end our turn, and a load of events will probably happen, and then we'll get our next assignment. And we'll probably have a few planets revolting or something. We'll have to keep the segmentum area, this sector, I suppose. It's not a segmentum, it's a sector, isn't it? Because segmentums are like a group of sectors, and there's sectors, and then there's systems in Warhammer, I think, yeah. But anyway, as we have gotten this far, I'm going to end the video here, and we shall see what happens when I press the big green end turn button in the next video. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment or a like if you've enjoyed the video, and tell me how it's going so far. If there's anything you'd like to see changed about the way I'm doing the series, please let me know. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time.